Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino. We're going to look at a beer. What beer should we look at? You know what, we'll look at this from Ridge Brewing in Maple Ridge, BC, sent to me by Steve O. Thank you very much, Steve. This is their Barstool Bitter, which is an ordinary bitter. So an ordinary bitter is a, well, how is the best way to do it? Bitters had a lot of different classifications, and it was all done off of the ABV. So an ordinary bitter is in the, I believe it's 3.7 to 4.2 range. I'd have to look up exactly what it is, but it's somewhere in the right around the 4. And then there is ESB, special bitter, and you know, just yeah. I haven't had a really low ABV bitter in about 2 years, when we could get the box set from England, their pub ales. I'm gonna drink out of our footed Pilsner glass just because that's what I have here. So let's pop it. A little bit of a hiss. Okay, so tiny bit of haze, brassy gold color, big white head, fluffy. Snap, crackle, pop is amazing. The smell is pretty damn good as well. Some nice caramel notes. Nice caramel notes, some nice berry notes, a little bit of apple. So some fruit esters with some caramel and a little bit of malt. It doesn't smell bad at all. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. Very light bodied. Big effervescence. Pops in your mouth. Oh, excuse me. That being said, this is an ordinary bitter. This is a Barstool bitter. The name is great. This is a beer you would go into the bar and you would just order pint after pint of it. I can't actually say anything bad about this beer. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. It is easy drinking. It is light-bodied. It is effervescent. It is tasty. It has a nice caramel to it, nice earthiness to it, a nice biscuitiness to it, a little bit of an apple ester in there. Just malt, some yeast esters, and just an English pale ale almost finish with that bready biscuitiness with that little bit of dirtiness. But so easy drinking, so easy. What the fuck happened to my arm? Something bit me at work. Yeah. It's just a solid little drinking beer. And I could see myself, like I said, just sitting on a bar stool, like the name implies, and ordering shit tons of this stuff. Oh, there's some floaties. Your bottle actually has seahorses. There's some, There's some protein globules growing. But yeah, I'm going to finish the rest of this while I play some video games, but I think that the Ridge Brewing Company's Barstool Bitter is a great little beer. Like I said, if I was anywhere near Ridge Brewing Company and I was done work, I would sit down and I would have shitloads of these in the tasting room. That's just the type of beer it is. It's the type of beer that you would just go and sit down and have like 6 or 7 of in the span of your night. It's the true session ale, the English session ale, where you sit back and you drink a whole bunch, but you do it from like 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. You just don't leave, and you have like 1 pint on the go for an hour at a time. And you sit there with your buddies and you're watching the game and you're eating and you're hanging out, and it's the true session beer. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. I just love the thing for what it is, and it's just a little tasty, low enough ABV that you can drink it all day, and it is exactly what it's supposed to be, and it's not something you see made in Canada very often. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Steve, for sending this. Bye-bye.